to clean my room, and if you're wondering why my mattress looks so weird, I'm gonna leave a link down below with the previous video explaining why I sleep in a trifold mattress. But for right now, I want to go ahead and clean this room. This is the area where I live the Yorkies, and I always alternate like which area I decide to leave them at, but right now I'm liking this area. And the reason I use one of this to leave them at home is because it's cozier for them, and that way they don't go everywhere. And because I do pick up my bed throughout the day, like not throughout the day, but I pick up my bed usually in the morning time. I like to not leave them just wandering, but just like a specific space. And if you have a Yorkie Terrier, it's really good to do that, to leave them in an area where they are a little bit confined, so that way they're not wandering around. And a lot of space can give them anxiety when they are alone. So that's the reason I like to leave them here. And I have experienced before leaving them just alone wherever they want to go. And usually I see them walking around more, barking around more, and waiting for me instead of just laying around. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to remove this one. This is where I have a humidifier. It makes white noise, so I like to leave it on so that way they are not listening to the outside noise, but just the inside noise. And I leave the music too. I leave jazz or like rainy jazz, and they really enjoy that. I also have made videos with music that I leave for them when I leave. The Yorkies are wondering what I'm doing. They have seen me clean the room many times. This is the towel that I use when I shower them. I showered yesterday King because he was a little messy. So this is the towel. It has little dogs. When I leave them, I usually leave a white bucket in there, and they always choose the bucket instead of this tray. But on this tray, I like to leave a blanket, and right now I'm washing all the blankets, so that's why it's empty. But usually I like to leave a blanket here, and they jump in here, and they lay down in here, and they go to sleep. It's like more space for all four. Usually this is where they like to fall asleep. 3 of them do fit here. I don't know how they do it, but when I look in the camera, there's sometimes 3 of them in here. I have no idea why they choose this one because it's so tiny versus the other one. So I apologize. I feel like the last videos my head wasn't in the shot. Anyways, I ended up getting rid of their bed. They used to have a dog bed, but I got rid of it because they ended up peeing and pooping on it, and it was starting to be very consistent, and I think they associated that bed with peeing and pooping there. So I got rid of it, and I didn't want to buy a new bed, so I ended up taking one of the pillows from the couch that I have, and that's what they use right now. So they sleep right here when I'm gone. So that's why you see this pillow. It's a couch pillow. So now we're going to go ahead and remove all of the toys. They're wondering what I'm doing with the toys. My bonnet, I sleep this one with at nighttime, so my hair doesn't get all tangled because I have curly hair. So if I don't sleep with this, it gets really tangled. And some socks, I sleep with socks on sometimes, and they fall off throughout the night. So I end up finding a random socks a lot of times. I don't have a TV in the room, so I have my computer here, which one of the reasons I don't make long videos is because I have to edit on my phone. My computer is actually really old, 2012, and it's very slow. I almost kicked Lily, but I didn't kick her hard enough because she didn't flinch. Alright. I moved this they bring it back. I think they think I'm playing. And I ran out of tissues and I haven't gone to the store, so I'm using toilet paper because sometimes I get sinuses, especially right now here in Texas. In the summertime, everybody gets so many sinuses. It's just terrible. I can't use a toilet paper for a long time to wipe my nose because it starts hurting and bruising my nose. So I do have to go and get some tissue. So it is on my to-do list, my grocery list. Alright, so usually I have the TV right there, or not the TV, but the computer. Sometimes I watch Netflix through there. So I put the pillow that I use for them when I go to work here. I usually put it right here so that way they can lay and chill on the back. But right now I'm gonna move this back so that way I can fold this mattress and start cleaning the floor. I'm doing laundry today, so this one right here needs to be washed. Today is Monday, so we usually wash the sheets every Monday. Sometimes Tuesday, it just depends. So this mattress right here is a full. King, get off. You guys get off. Can you get off, King? Come over here. Uni, can you get off? Come on. Okay, off you guys. Thank you. Come on, off, off. Thank you. Off, Uni, off, off. Sometimes, a lot of the times I have to wait until they get off. Just take a minute. And I shake this mattress. The reason I like to pick up the mattress every day is because I wanted to breathe. Some of the people that I did search on, they were saying that the problem with having a mattress on the floor is that it won't be able to breathe throughout the day. So I'm thinking if I pick it up, it should be fine. Just ignore them. They do that all the time. They like play rough. Alright, so this one right here, I like to move it into my closet so it's out of the way, and I leave it there, and at night time is when I bring it out and I fold it all back down again. It's a little heavy. It's not as light as you guys may think. Watch out, guys. I already swept and mopped. I'm gonna wait for the sheets to finish washing, and then I'm going to set up the bed so you guys can see it, and then I'm gonna go ahead and set up their little crate for today. Now that the floor is nice and dry, I'm gonna bring out the mattress. The Yorkies, they get really excited when I bring out the mattress. They like to lay on it. So I like to put there's a part on the mattress where it doesn't bend in. And then this part right here, it has the little dent. I like my feet to be in this area and then my back to be in this area because then it won't bend. Like my back won't kind of go into this hole, like right here. So I like to put it right here. And I don't like to push it all the way to the edge of the wall, just leaving a little bit of room on the sides is fine. Sometimes I bring my tea and I like to put it right there on the side. And when I bring their pillow and I put it here on the top, I like for them to have a little bit of a gap back there. So I'm going to bring a blanket. I still have some of the blankets washing. So I'm just going to put one blanket here. Okay. He has to be in the blankets. We'll stack the blankets here. Because Lily likes to go underneath them, so that way she can go underneath in there. He likes to pretend that he doesn't know where to go. Like he likes to be underneath the blankets every time I put him there. Right, King? So this one right here is King. Here's Lina. Lily's right there, and then Yuli's right over here. So this is it for the bed. If I was going to sleep right now, I will be putting this one right over here. So that way, if they want to like sleep, they can. Usually Nina goes over here for a little bit, and then they take turns, but usually they do end up sleeping like on my legs or on my side right over here. But I like to have it here when I go to sleep, just in case that they do choose to go to sleep on this area. But I'm going to set everything up for the time when I go to work. And then we're going to remove this one from here because Mila likes to look out the window and bark. So I don't like to leave it there during the daytime either. So I like to leave this little basket in here too because they like to go in here. And it's all about making them feel comfortable and giving them what they like. Now I'm going to go ahead and add this one right here. And it gives them plenty of space for them if they want to walk around, which they rarely do that. But it does give them plenty of space. It's just protected for them. It's just a level of making them feel comfortable being in here alone. Because when I leave them out, it's a lot for them. And I notice that they do get more anxious. So I like to move this one over. And then when I leave, I just flip the camera and then it's all good to go. But usually this is like the setup. I close it right there when I leave. I usually grab one of those blankets and leave it here. Bring their pee pad in here. And then they're all set for the time that I'm gone. Oh, and I play music for them too. I cannot forget the music. Thank you for watching and subscribe. Bye.